Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Super excited to have you here. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up while we still both remember that I'm supposed to ask you to do that. So I'm going to get you a card here. We're going to see what your overall energy is. You get 3. You get 4, 5. Well, happy birthday to you for the second half of the month of October. So for those of you that are celebrating your birthday, just as a reminder, you get 6. That on the weeklies, I am pulling cards now at the beginning of each week for the birthday sign. So if your birthday is this week coming up, be sure to check out your weekly reading. It came out on either Sunday or Monday. I haven't recorded those yet, but I'm splitting them up half and half. So you guys have so much going on here. So you have you have 2 of my favorite stones, though. You have Lenormand. This is a beautiful, beautiful stone for opening up your throat chakra, and you have the turquoise, which is also for opening up the throat chakra, but balancing it with what is in your heart. So I actually have a pendant here. This is my Lenormand. If you can see it, it's just beautiful. It's this really, it's only comes from the Dominican Republic. And then, of course, turquoise, which is from the southwest of the United States that I know of. Well, southwest, so probably also in Mexico. All right, so you have Peridot, which is heart chakra. So you have, and then you have Bloodstone, which is the root, heart, and the sacral chakras, detoxifying and teaching. Balance. And water, that's emotional waters. We have zebra stone, compassion, the root chakra, and obsidian, protection from the root chakra. Okay, so here's what I'm getting from this energy here. Oh, just one second. I'll be right back. Hey, sorry about that. Okay, so we have Peridot teach the heart chakra, and you have Bloodstone detoxifying root, heart, and sacral chakras, and then these 2 root chakras. So this is healing energy that is coming from the past. Something probably from your childhood, could possibly be from other lifetimes, but it would have been reflected so that you could remember by something that occurred here in this lifetime, probably in your childhood. Words that people speak, situations that you found yourself in. And so this compassion and this protection is to let you know that you should, 1, have compassion for yourself, and 2, have compassion for others as they're trying to figure out their own stuff. But you are being guided and protected through what feels like a healing in the heart space, which is probably going to require you to speak up and speak out to the people in your life over the course of the next couple of weeks here, because we have Bloodstone, which is detoxifying, and teaching. And so we invite into our lives people to remind us what we came here to do, that help us to remember who we are. These are all different forms of teachers, and so we are also teachers to others. And so when we can speak with compassion and kindness for others, but in protection of ourselves and standing up for who we are, then we win. We're doing what we came here to do, and that is balance, and that is what Libra does. And so this is, I think this is an opportunity over the course of the next couple of weeks to really heal some family issues, even if, say, your loved one is crossed over to the other dimension at this point in time. You can still forgive, and you can still do the healing work on this side of the veil. So the veil is going to be really thin by the time we get to the happy birthday to you, another bonus card. Okay, by the time we get to the to this October 31st, so at the end of the month there is the veil super thin. And so this is a really great time to work with loved ones who have crossed over to offer the healing and the compassion, and it's not always easy. So remember that you're doing it for them and you're doing it for you. This is a way that you set yourself free. This is a way that you show love and compassion for yourself by not carrying the burden of pains that are not yours and that were not inflicted by you. Oh, and it's so worth it. Okay, so your overall energy, yep, you got the Tower. Not surprised to see it. There is something coming up. There is going to be a need this next couple of weeks to speak up. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Okay, so you're going to have to speak up. You're going to have to state how you feel in the kindest, most compassionate way possible, so that you feel good about the conversation too. Right? It isn't about slicing and dicing and destroying someone. It's about standing up for yourself and believing in yourself and doing what it is that is good for you. So here in the key to the situation, so your overall energy, this is the Tower. But look, you're the one that looks like that decides to blow things up. I don't think you have a choice. I think it's time. There's no people falling out of this tower. That tower is empty. She is standing there looking pretty proud of herself for having taken down this tower. I want to say this is you setting yourself free from the past, things that no longer serve you, just transmuting that energy and letting it go. In the key to the situation, we have the Nine of Cups plus the Page of Pentacles. And so the Nine of Cups, in this particular case, she's meditating on what brings her the joy and what brings her the happiness. What is it that brings it in? And the Page of Pentacles says, oh, this is weird. He's flipping a coin. He's got a map. He can choose to go left or go right. There's a fork in the road. He's making a choice. He's doing it by flipping a coin. I want to say, following your intuition, not just randomly flipping a coin, but what does your heart say? And so, yes, you can actually flip a coin if you want to, because if you have the conversation with Spirit ahead of time where you say, yeah, I need you to show me the way. And then in that case, it's not really random. That's getting a sign, literally receiving a sign from heaven. As we have the signpost here of which direction to go. And so there's this in the heart space. That's the key to the situation, is using your intuition to figure out which way to go. In the recent past, there has been something that's been keeping you awake, keeping you up until dawn, thinking about things that people have said, thoughts that are circling around in your head. But what I love here is we've got this cardinal singing in the morning, singing to the sunrise. It is a new day, and the cardinal represents courage and strength. And you know, when a cardinal shows up at the bird feeder, the birds don't scatter, but the bullies do. The blue jays are like, oh, I'm out of here. You know, but all the little birds, the sparrows and the finches, they're not scared of the cardinal, because the cardinal is strength and courage, but it's not aggressive, but it doesn't back down. And the blue jays are like, yeah, okay, yeah, no, we're out of here. So, because blue jays are bullies. So there you go. In the recent past, there's been a struggle with some kind of a childhood issue. We have the Six of Cups energy in the area of what you've been concerned about in your heart space that's making you a little uncomfortable, that's making you a little anxious. And so you are being, oh gosh, we got the subconscious working here too, because we have the black cat. And so I feel like the next couple of weeks is an opportunity for you to do some healing, because in the area of the obstacle, we have the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles is about, how do I find balance, right? How do I find balance in the giving and the receiving? How can I give and receive compliments? How can I give and receive resources? How can I give and receive love? How can I give and receive time, effort? All those things are all resources, and those are represented by the Pentacles. How can I give and receive in a way that is balanced? And there's some kind of an obstacle that's been kind of holding you back. And the question becomes, what is that obstacle, and how can you best manage it? So how do you transform this situation? And again, here we have the roadside. Do you go this way or do you go that way? We've got the Chariot sitting there. So you're going to have to make a choice. And it looks like the way you're going to make a choice is using your intuition. Here in the Two of Swords, she's blindfolded, but she's throwing two knives at a chart. Again, it's like the flipping the coin. It's like, do I go this way? Do I go that way? And I got to tell you, the way you do it is through using your intuition, meditating on what it is that you want. But the way you transform the situation is to actually make a choice. The choice that follows your heart. Because in the area of thoughts and moving forward, we have the Ace of Cups, which means, again, following your heart. And this cup is so overflowing that there is more than enough for you and for you to share out with others. So that's beautiful. In the area of the heart space, I want you to see, okay, so we have the Two of Wands. Again, so we have those two opportunities there, but choices are being made in the nighttime. Again, it feels like meditation about what lights you up inside and focusing on where it is that you want to go, manifesting, but in the castle turret there, you are safe and you're protected. So a higher perspective, listening to your heart space, following the intuition of your higher self, what lights you up inside, and then focus, determination. You're gonna have to pick a path and then focus on it. You can't. This motorcycle can't go down both roads. But look at the outcome. You get the whole thing. You get the 10 of Cups. This is emotional satisfaction. It is everything. You're going to move from the 9 plus this Ace of Cups to get to the 10. Simple math. But it's done by doing, by deciding to make a major change. By deciding to make a major change of blowing up that part of your life that no longer serves, that does not work. It is, we have these three cards of the root chakra here. This is taking something down to the foundation. And then it's going to be building it back up through the heart and through speaking, using your words to let the universe and those around you know what is going on. Okay, so here you have, for guidance, you have the never-ending story. This is you sitting there in misery, and it's unnecessary. Here's the cure. Truth be told, open up your heart space and speak your words. And the words are your true, authentic you, done with kindness and compassion, setting yourself free and heading off in the direction you want to go. And Mars is still in your sign, Libra. And Mars is in your sign with Mercury, working with Mercury and the Sun there. Lots of opportunities to communicate in a way that could be explosive. So I want to caution about that. Words are going to be important. Mercury in retrograde makes it hard to communicate clearly. And so I would ask for guidance on clear communication. Okay, there you go. Proceeding softly. Do what you need to do, but do it with kindness and compassion. It says, my inner power grows in moments of solitude. And so taking time out for yourself to meditate, to stay calm, to forgive. In the description box below, there is a violet flame meditation. I would use that. All it is it's a music, so you just sit there and you lay in bed before you go to sleep, and you just imagine that all of the negative things in your life are burning up in this purple flame, and they're being transmuted into the white diamondy light of the higher self, and just let stuff go. This is a month where you take care of yourself. You have cherishing self. I accept and love myself. Kind of looks like the 9 of Pentacles energy, where you actually have everything you need when you give it to yourself. Something's been a little out of balance. We've got the 6s over here in the past in the areas of where it's difficult. So we have the 2s, lots of 2s here. 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 2 directions to go here, 2 directions to go there. So there's a need to bring some balance in before everything gets destroyed. Choose what you're going to destroy. Proceed softly and allow yourself to have that emotional satisfaction that is so important to you. It's important to everybody, but I think you probably more than other signs. So Libra, I'm going to pull a card here to see what your superpower is for you to really lean into. So again, those crystals to be on the lookout for that might really benefit you. For the root chakra, you've got obsidian, You've got stone quartz. You've got bloodstone. Bloodstone is also for the heart, as is peridot, as is turquoise and Lenormand for the throat chakra, and bloodstone also for the root chakra. Oh, look at you. It is about using your words in the right way. You have Mercury, which is the merchant. This could also be an opportunity to increase your finances doing something that you love. Like, what is it that you really love? So it's opportunities to prosper are everywhere. So logical, discerning, flexible, financial, psychological, creative, communicative, social, brilliant, quick, evaluative, there's a word I didn't even know existed, and technical and inventive. Those are the superpowers to really lean into to help you navigate the rest of this month. You're going to be fine. You guys are the kindest people. I really, you and Pisces. So I'm sure you're going to figure out how to say this in the nicest way possible. And I wish you much success. If you want a little bit of daily advice, come see me over there on Facebook at Moonlit Waters. I put out a little short 3-5 minute video every day. And then, of course, on Monday or Sunday, depending which day your number comes up, there's the weekly video coming up. So you have guidance every week. And then in 2 weeks, we'll be looking at November already. So, looks great. Happy birthday to y'all. Take good care.